generations to come, it may be, will scarce believe that such one as this, ever in flesh and blood, walked upon this earth. Some time ago, our Prime Minister spoke about this Einsteinian challenge. You got it right. We are going to talk about the journey and impact of Mohandas Gandhi tonight. Namaskar, my name is Rakesh Raman. Welcome to Abhyuday Shravasti. You know, there are text and there are context. There is preach and there is practice. There is and there is ought. Rarely we become witness to a person who combines greatness in preach and practice. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was one such person who performed this combined greatness of preach and practice. He was a fearless, a relentless seeker of truth, and in the process he found God. The truth was God for him, and in this way he found the way of his moral going also. Let's begin with some details about Mahatma Gandhi. Here we are. Mahatma Gandhi, born on October 2nd, 1869, to be historically precise, that was British India. India was a British colony. We know there is a difference between a colony, a suzerain, a dominion, and an independent state, independent country. So he was born in British India. The state was Porbandar, agency was Kathiawad. Bombay Presidency, Porbandar is also known as Sidama because of the birthplace of Sidama. His mother was Putlibai, father was Karamchand Gandhi. He was Diwan of Porbandar and went on to become the Diwan of Rajkot. His wife was Kasturbai Bhakanji Kapadia, or Ba as we know her. Children Harilal, Manilal, Ramdas and Devdas. The last two ones were born in South Africa. His staunch follower Jamnalal Bajaj is considered spiritually as his fifth son, or Gandhiji's adopted son. He greatly admired C.R. Gopalachari and said him to be as his only possible successor and also his conscience keeper. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was his political guru. Let's see what was happening in 1869. Gandhiji was born in 1869. The scenario then has best been described by Dadabhai Naoroji in his paper, The Party of India. He has vividly described that during the period of 38 years, that is from 1835 to 1872, England had kept back as its benefit, mainly because of its political advantage it holds in India, 50 crores pounds, and this without including any interest at all. He has given a good detail of all these things. Apart from that, India remained a caste society, a feudal society, and a religious society undergoing orthogenic and heterogenic changes. 1869, Frederick Miescher first identified what he called nuclei, which was later discovered as DNA. The most renowned Urdu poet Mirza Azadullah Khan Ghalib Sahab, he died in Delhi in 1869. Isabella Thomas Girls College was established at Lucknow, a great achievement in that times. A very tragic Rajputana famine occurred in which more than 4 crore people were affected in India. War and Peace was published in 1869. Gandhiji was a great admirer of Leo Tolstoy, and Dostoevsky's The Idiot was being published serially in the Russian Messenger. Here are some of his ideological inspirations, some sources. First of all was his mother, Putlibai. He was a Pranami Vaishnava family. She was from a Pranami Vaishnava family. Upanishads, Gita, Tirukural, other religious books, testaments also, New Testament, Narsi Mehta, and other saints, Tolstoy, Indian classic stories of Harishchandra, Shravan Kumar, reaction against apartheid, discrimination and social and economic injustice and wars, study of law, theosophical society based on universal brotherhood, sense of Swaraj and independence, Gokhale, his political guru, universal appeal and all inclusiveness, including blacks, Dalits and women, influence of New Testament that we talked about, Thoreau's essay on civil disobedience, Tolstoy, Ruskin's and to this last, Edward Carpenter. Here are some of his main characteristics: integration of theory and practice, universal appeal, all inclusiveness, incorporating Jews, blacks, Dalits, women, truth, non-violence, openness of humankind, appeal and transformation rather than fight and destruction, freedom and dignity of the individual, clarity in vision, nature abiding and rather he was ascetic, connecting masses. This was his probably a great or greatest ability of Gandhiji during the freedom movement. Some of his quotations to make us conversant about him. This has been most popular, probably the most popular. I'll give you a talisman. Whenever you are in doubt or when the self becomes too much with you, apply the following test. Recall the face of the poorest and the weakest man whom you may have seen and ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to him. Will he gain anything by it? Will it restore him to a control over his own life and destiny? In other words, will it lead to Swaraj for the hungry and spiritually starving millions? This is the most fantastic statement I believe he has had. I feel related to each and everyone, and I cannot be happy until everyone becomes happy. That is why there can be no discrimination between a Dalit and a Brahmin. And secondly, you cannot use violence against any person because he is a manifestation of the same reality of the same God. Education which doesn't mold character is wholly worthless. This was his vision. I shall work for India in which the poorest shall feel that it is their country in whose making they have an effective voice, meaning thereby he has a vision of a participatory democracy. An India in which there shall be no high class and low in such an India. There can be no room for the curse of untouchability or the curse of intoxicating drinks and drugs. Women will enjoy the same rights as men. This is India of my dream. The humility means most strenuous and constant endeavor entirely directed towards the service of humanity. I had made the religion, he continues with that, I had made the religion of service my own, as I felt that God could be realized only through service. This was his appeal for Satyagraha. He alone put his faith in truth and non-violence fearlessly in action, was the true practitioner of Satyagraha. Untouchability is a plague against which it is the bounden duty of every Hindu to combat. The only path to truth was non-violence, which was the first article of his faith and last article of his creed. He emphasized upon cleanliness in the heart as well as cleanliness in the physical surroundings. He believed in the adage, cleanliness is next to godliness. He believed that end and means are one and same things, and one can't achieve noble ends by following evil means. This we take later. Some other interesting facts. National Salt Satyagraha Memorial is located at Navsari, Gujarat. A very fantastic memorial. International Day of Non-Violence is observed on 2nd of October. Pravasi Bharati Divas is celebrated on January 9th, the day on which Gandhiji returned from South Africa to India in 1915. Gandhiji Peace Prize is awarded for performances using Gandhian thoughts and techniques. 30th January is observed as Martyrs' Day. His memorial is at Rajghat, New Delhi. J.L. Kapoor Commission was appointed in 1966 to look into the Gandhi's assassination. He wrote Green Pamphlet while on board to South Africa in 1896. Relinquished Kazare Hind protesting, that title was given to him by the Britishers. He relinquished it protesting Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Belgaum 94, that was the only time he became the president of Congress. Belgaum in Karnataka. Baba Ambe got the title Abhay Sadak by Gandhiji. Satyana Prayogan is other name of his autobiography. The period is from 1869, his birth, and 1920 till 1921. Mahatma Gandhi Vishwavidyalaya is located in Wardha. Abide with me was one of his favorite songs. This used to be part of Beating Retreat songs till this year. This year, this has been taken off from the list of the songs. Vaishnav Jantu Tane Kahiye, Narsingh Mehta, and Raghupati Raghav Rajaram Lakshmanacharya were also his favorites. The term Harijan has its traces in Narsingh Mehta's works also. We can have his preachings, his thoughts reflected in our directive policies and also in our fundamental rights. Article 40 says organize village panchayats and endow them with necessary powers and authority to enable them to function as units of self-government. Article 43 says promote cottage industries on an individual or cooperation basis in rural areas. 43 says promote voluntary formation, autonomous functioning, democratic control and professional management of cooperative societies. 46 says promote educational and economic interests of SCs, STs and other weaker sections of the society and to protect them from social injustice and exploitation. 47 says prohibit the consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. 48 says prohibit the slaughter of cows, calves and other milk and draught cattle and improve their breeds. We can't enforce the directive policies through Supreme Court, but his thoughts are also reflected in fundamental rights which are enforceable through Article 32. Prohibition of discrimination, Article 15. Equality of opportunity in public employment, Article 16. Abolition of untouchability, Article 17. Here are some other interesting facts about him. He joined London Veg Society and also wrote for journals. The Vegetarian, we'll see about them later on. In London, he established Indian Volunteer Corps. 5th March 1931, Gandhi Pact was announced. 36, founded Sevagram Ashram at Wardha. Northwest Frontier Tours, Mahadev Desai died at Aga Khan Palace, the same place where Kasturba also died. And the sari woven from yarn spun by Gandhiji was wrapped around her body. In 1948, he wrote Congress position suggesting that Congress should cease as political body and should devote to people's service. Also attended annual celebration at Bakhtiyar Chisi's Dargah. He emphasized upon cleanliness in the heart as well as cleanliness in the physical surroundings. He believed in the adage, cleanliness is next to godliness. We have seen this before. Gandhiji paraphrased unto this last as Sarvodaya. Kapoor Commission, J.N. Kapoor Commission inquired to know whether any person, in particular Mr. Gajnam Vishwanath Kelkar from the family of Tilak, had prior information of the conspiracy of Nathuram Godse and others to assassinate Mahatma Gandhi, and if he had passed on this information, what action was taken by the government of Bombay. That was probably he was B.Z. Kher, the Chief Minister of Bombay. Gandhiji termed Cripps mission as post-dated check. Gandhiji was nominated person of the year by Time magazine in the year 1930. He also got reference in 2012 in that magazine. He got nominated for Nobel Prize in 37, 38, 39, 1947 and a few days before his assassination. It is said that his funeral procession was 8 kilometers long. It is said that on his visit to India, he witnessed the proceedings of Congress session in 1901, probably that was held in Calcutta. Famous cricketer Ranjit Singh was his roommate during his studies at Rajkot and was a friend. Mahatma Gandhi Vishwavidyalaya is located at Wardha, Gujarat. We have taken that before. Abide With Me was one of his favorite songs. This song's tune used to be the part of beating retreat tunes. Basil de Oliveira was a colored English cricket player. He would not have been allowed to play for South Africa if chosen in the team to tour South Africa. That was in 1968. World's anti-apartheid policy led the cancellation of the tour. We know the cricket tournament, the cricket trophy between India and South Africa is known as Freedom Cup, and that has been dedicated to Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi. वैष्णव जन तो त्याने कही जे पीर पराई जाने रे is Narsingh Mehta. By Narsingh Mehta and Raghupati Raghav Rajaram by Lakshman Acharya were his favorite also. The term Harijan gets its reference in Narsingh Mehta works. After Pune Pact, Gandhiji started using this term. This is a homework for you. To whom did he write? People call me the Mahatma and I don't think I deserve it. But in my view, you have in reality become a Mahatma. By your proclamation at this young age, that was at the age of 24, breaking the age-old custom and throwing open the doors of the temples to our brothers and sisters whom the hateful tradition considered as untouchables. I verily believe that when all else is forgotten, this one act of Maharaja, the proclamation will be remembered by future generation with gratitude and hope that all other Hindu princes will follow the noble example set by this far-off ancient Hindu state. Gandhiji's fight against untouchability inspired talented cricketers like Balu Palwalkar and his brother Vittal to fight for their rights. Gandhiji was hurt by their marginalization on the basis of their caste, and in a public meeting in 1920, he cited this in his speech. His son Devdas was an ardent follower of cricket and went to see Bradman in 1948 when he came to play at London. That was probably the last year of Donald Bradman. He opposed cricket teams being named on religious basis like Hindu Gymkhana, Parsi and Muslim Club, and eventually that led to the end of these tournaments. Ghaffar Khan is known as Frontier Gandhi, Rajendra Prasad as Gandhi of Bihar, American Gandhi is Martin Luther King, Kenyan, Jomo Kenyatta. Here is another interesting fact. The real name of Miraben was Madeline Slade. The sanctity of means was all important in achieving any end, hence non-violence in its purest form was the sovereign weapon in achieving freedom. This we are repeating. This is a very interesting quote from Gandhi. He alone who put his faith in truth and non-violence fearlessly in action was the true practitioner of Satyagraha. The Gandhiji is a journalist and writer. More than 50,000 pages of Gandhiji's work is available. Let's have a glimpse. M.K. Gandhi, an autobiography, or the story of my experiments with truth, a guide to health. Hind Swaraj, we'll have a quote about this later on. Discourses on Gita, the same one, my experiments with truth. Satyagraha in South Africa, constructive programs, his letters. All men are brothers, the collected words of Mahatma Gandhi, the message of the Gita, that and that reforms, the words of Gandhi, ashram observances in action. The moral basis of vegetarianism. The green pamphlet, we spoke about this earlier. Sarvodaya. He paraphrased unto this last as Sarvodaya. Gandhi wrote for children also. And some of the many interesting books about Gandhi. Gandhi's Rise to Power, Judith Brown. Again, Gandhi and Civil Disobedience by Judith Brown. Gandhi's Religious Thought, Margaret and Chatterjee. Gandhi and Churchill by Arthur Harman, the epic rivalry that destroyed an apparent force or age. This fellow considered him as a half-naked fakir. Gandhi and the Breakup of India, that is by Rafiq Zakaria, a very interesting book. At the Feet of Mahatma by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, first President of India. He also helped in Champaran movement. Civil Resistance Works, very interesting book. Erika Chernoweth and Stephen. We'll have a quote about this. Khwaja Ahmad Abbas, Inqilab. Raja Rao, Kantapura. This explains the impact of Gandhiji. He never went to this village, Kantapura. But the story and the society moves around Gandhiji, moves around thoughts of Gandhiji. Azadi Baicha, Chaman Nahal, Chronicles of Kedram, a book at the background of South Indian story. Again, Murugan the Tailor. Soulmates, his very close friend at South Africa and also in India. Herman Kallenbach by Shimon Lev. Pehla Girmitia by Giriraj Kishore. He traveled to Mauritius, to South Africa, to London and researched a lot about Gandhiji. We know the agreement system between the Indians and the South Africans and the Indians and the Britishers. For the poor workmen, those who had been taken away from India on a very, very poor agreement. That is Girmitia. That has become Girmitia. The agreement became Girmitia and local slang. Mahatma Gandhi by Louis Fisher. Very interesting book. And here, Arun Shourie, does he know a mother's heart? His sufferings refutes religions. He has questioned whether Gandhiji would have succeeded in German conditions. Periodicals and magazines. 10 brief essays contributed to the Vegetarian and the Vegetarian Messenger. That here is Mahatma Gandhi in that society. Mahatma Gandhi is seated here. The Vegetarian and the Vegetarian Messenger on subjects like Indian vegetarians, some Indian festivals and foods of India. That was around 1890. Again, he wrote a 55-page book, Guide to London, written in about 1893 and 94. Young India, Indian Opinion in South Africa, Harijan, Navjivan. Here is a summary. Contribution in Vegetarian and the Vegetarian Messenger, Guide to London, an appeal to every Briton in South Africa, the Indian franchise, grievances of the British Indians in South Africa, the Indian Opinion that was published in 1903 in South Africa, Young India, Harijan, Story of Experience with My Truth, Satyagraha in South Africa, Discourses on Gita from Yerwada Mandir, Constructive Program, Key to Health, Historic Speeches, BHU, Critical Review of Miss Mayo's controversial book, Mother India, the collected works, the selected works. Here, Erika Chenoweth and Nancy Stephen in When Civil Resistance Works argue that this inclusiveness has given non-violent movements a participation advantage over armed movements making them twice as likely to succeed in overthrowing authoritarian regime. Philosophical anarchism. We know this was his ontology. I feel related to each and everyone, and I cannot be happy unless everyone becomes happy. Therefore, the Jew, the black, the Brahmin, the Dalit are the reality or the manifestation of the same ontological reality, same manifestation of the same God. The Jews, the black, Brahmin, Dalit. This was his fearless finding. He searched for truth, he continuously searched for truth. He continuously tried to integrate text into context. He continuously tried to integrate preach into practice. And in the process, he found God. The truth is God for him, and the God has many manifestations. Jew, black, Brahmin, Dalit, all are the reality of the same God. Epistemology, his intuition, his way of knowing, his honesty of knowing was his epistemology, and that derived his ethics. The ethics was ultimately to serve the humanity. Here we are. His fearless, all-inclusive ideology successfully brought Muslims and women and youth also into the national, social and religious movements. Here are two citations to give the examples, to have a look of that. Two citations about this charisma. This was unique in the entire history of India. The spectacles of hundreds of women taking part in political mass movement, picketing of liquor shops, marching in demonstrations, courting jails, facing lathi charges and bullets. That has been mentioned by A.R. Desai, the famous sociologist, in this book, Social Background of Indian Nationalism, and one more. Kamala Devi Chattopadhyay. Women with pale eyes and blushing cheeks. They who had never looked upon a crowded street, never beheld a strange face, flung themselves into the blinding glare of the day, unshaded and unprotected. They faced perils and privations with a happy light in their eyes and a spring in their limbs. Almost overnight, their narrow domestic walls had given way to open a new world in which they had a high place. Very interesting. In that period, even in this period, we know the women have a transcendental choice-free situation. And that time, they broke the shackles. And that was the charisma of Gandhiji only. Here are some of the cinematic tributes. Mahatma Gandhi, 20th century prophet, 9 Hours of Rama, Mahatma, Life of Gandhi, Gandhi 1982, that very famous film by Richard Attenborough, played by Ben Kingsley, won 8 Oscar awards. Bhanu Athaiya also got the Oscar Academy Award for dress designing. The Making of Mahatma, Hey Ram, Maine Gandhi ko nahi mara, Road to Sangam. Lage Raho Munna Bhai, Gandhi My Father, Gandhigiri, Mahatma, Dear Friend Hitler, Welcome Back Gandhi, Maine Gandhi ko maar diya, The Gandhi Murder, Why I Killed Gandhi. Some of the tributes given to the Gandhi which reflects the great impact he has had on the history of mankind. In ages to come, centuries and many millenniums after us, people will think of this generation when this man of God trod the earth, will think of who, however small, could also follow his path and probably tread on path, holy ground, where his feet had been. Let us be worthy of him. Let us always be so. Ho Chi Minh said, today when world peace is threatened with atomic and nuclear weapons capable of annihilating the human race, Mahatma Gandhi's teachings of love and truth and of respect for others' rights have become even more meaningful than at any other time. Mahatma Gandhi came and stood at the door of India's destitute millions. Tagore, not since Buddha has India so revered any man. Richard Attenborough, I have seen here in Switzerland the past love that he inspired humble peasants of the country inside and the mountains. Impressions of Gandhi. Who might well ask for someone's impressions of Himalayas? Gandhiji was only ray of light to help us through the darkest days. Mahatma Gandhi will go down in his history on a par with Buddha and Jesus Christ. Some storages, Gandhi Heritage Portal, Gandhi Memorial Museum Library, Nehru Indian National Congress, current affairs footage and documentaries, National Films and Television Archive. For the moment we'll leave it this. This is his biography. Reached England 1888, refused to remove his pagdi, left the court. This is very path-breaking story. Thrown off the first-class carriage of the train at Pietermaritzburg station in South Africa. Read Tolstoy, Kingdom of God is within you. In Natal Indian Congress was founded. First issue of New Indian Opinion. 1919, first issue of Young India was published. Tolstoy farm was established in 1910. Hind Swaraj, we'll have a look. We'll have a quotation about this. 1909, Indian Opinion. It was published in this. In February 1930, he wrote to Viceroy Irwin about his intention to break the Salt Law. Dandi March commenced. 1930, he broke the. After 6 April 1930, he broke the Salt Law. All India Village Industries Association was established in 1934. Toward troubled areas of Bengal, jail, Bihar and Delhi. On 15th August 1947, Mahatma Gandhi was not in Delhi. He was not celebrating independence of India. He was far away in Calcutta and he was trying to pacify the communal wars. 27 January 1948, he wrote Congress position suggesting that Congress should cease as political body and should devote to people's service. Also attended annual celebration at Bakhtiyar Chisti's Dargah. Some issues, Gandhi versus Ambedkar. You know, both were against the untouchability, both wanted the perils of untouchability to go. The difference was Gandhi wanted to reform the Hindu system. Gandhi wanted to reform the caste system, but Ambedkar was totally against any sort of reform. He thought that if this problem has to go, the caste system has to go. So Ambedkar wanted caste to go, Gandhi wanted caste to stay. Ambedkar wanted the annihilation of the caste, Gandhi wanted the reform of the caste. In 1932 Pune Pact, Gandhiji gave 148 instead of 61 seats to Ambedkar, but saved the communal award. Gandhi versus Subhash, we know what happened at Tripuri. Subhash was rather aggressive. He was very much respectful of Mahatma Gandhi, but he wanted Gandhiji to take a lead to free Bhagat Singh and also have some modern and some aggressive measures against the Britishers. He didn't want to have a dominant status. Gandhi versus Bhagat Singh, both were for the poor, both wanted the exploitation of man by man to go, but both of them had different thoughts. Bhagat Singh has written, "Why I am an atheist." Gandhiji was not against the religion. Bhagat Singh was modern and aggressive. Gandhiji was rather all-inclusive. For him, the Britishers were also the part of the same reality, and he wanted the way of civil disobedience against them, and Bhagat Singh had other ideas. Gandhi versus Tilak, both used the religious practices fantastically for the integration, for the mass awareness, but Tilak was more of the view of Bhagat Singh. This is also an issue why Gandhi supported Britishers and inspired Indians to join British Army to fight in World War. He has sometimes been referred to also as Sergeant Gandhi. When non-cooperation movement was at its peak, he withdrew from it only because of Chauri Chaura incidents. The violence was used. When he was in South Africa, he distinguished Indians from Kafirs. Kafirs means locals of South Africa. Yielded to Pakistan, thereby dizzying to Ghaffar Khan and other his companions. Trusteeship theory was to support the capitalist, many said. These have been the contested issues about Gandhiji. We can have discussion at length, but in next lecture. What happened in Gandhi-Irvine Pact? Gandhiji proposed these conditions. Following his success at SALT movement, we know he found the place in 1930 Time magazine. He proposed these conditions: discontinuation of SALT March by the Indian National Congress, participation by the Indian National Congress in the second round table conference, withdrawal of all ordinances issued by the Government of India imposing curbs on the activities of the Indian National Congress. These were the conditions proposed in Gandhi-Irvine Pact. Also, the withdrawal of all prosecutions relating to several types of political offences, Rowlatt Act, except those involving violence. Exactly because of this, Bhagat Singh was not released from jail, and that is why Gandhiji has been criticized many times, because he did not pitch for Bhagat Singh's release, except those involving violence. Release of prisoners arrested for participating in the SALT March, removal of tax on salt, which allowed the Indians to produce, trade and sell salt legally and for their own private use. British government agreed to withdraw all ordinances and prosecutions, release all political prisoners except those guilty of violence, permit peaceful picketing of liquor and foreign cloth shops, restore confiscated properties of the Satyagrahis, permit free collection of manufacture of salt by persons near the sea coast, lift the ban over the Congress. Here are the major movements of Mahatma Gandhi. Champaran movement, protest against the British government for forcing farmers to grow indigo, the very infamous Tinkatia practice. Rajkumar Shukla kept chasing Mahatma Gandhi, he kept persuading him, and finally in 1916 Congress session, he persuaded Gandhiji to come to Champaran and see the plight of the toiling masses. This was Gandhiji intervened. Gandhiji went to Bihar, the Champaran, and this was the first major breakthrough of civil disobedient movement in India. Ahmedabad mill worker case, plague bonus for Ahmedabad textile mill workers. He found a middle path here. Kheda movement, tax revolt. Against the British government, as the farmers were unable to pay heavy taxes due to crop failure and plague epidemic. This was again a huge success. Khilafat movement, this brought Muslims closer to the Congress. That was done to preserve the authority of Ottoman Sultan as Caliph of Islam. Non-cooperation movement, a reaction to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre and continued demand from dominion status and also the independence for India. Civil disobedience movement to display complete disobedience of the orders and laws of the British government. Quit India movement, a call to the British to withdraw from India. This was probably the last nail in the coffin of the British Empire. The idea was given by Yusuf Mehroli. So this is what we have for you tonight. This is what we have had for you tonight. Thank you very much. Keep watching our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Namaskar.